welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, little disclaimer, it is already recess and I'm filming this now. So, that's what you're gonna get today. But this is a kind of funky week because we have parent conferences all week. So we get out at 11:55. So I don't have like a ton of content as far as like teaching goes. However, I do want to show you some behind the scenes of a project that the kids are working on. And then I don't have any conferences today, so I have a lot of prep work to do. So I am going to show you some like tips and tricks of things to do as far as like anchor charts go. I'm also going to be writing a song, so you can stay tuned to watch how that turns out or how it fails. So we'll see. So the kids have been studying animals and biomes. I've mentioned it before, and so they're working on diorama projects. So we did that this morning for the first like hour and 20 minutes. Again, I only have the kids for like 2.5 hours today. So we did that all morning, and they turned out so cute. We're still obviously working on them, but I'm gonna throw in some footage here of them working on their cute little projects. Like I said, that's pretty much what we did all morning. They're at recess now. From recess, we go straight to lunch, and then I only have them for like a half an hour, and then the day ends and we have to get PE in. So we're gonna go to PE, and that's really the end of our day. And then tomorrow's Friday, which is crazy. So this week flew by. Conferences went really, really well. I'll chat about those a little bit, maybe at the end of the day. And then, yeah, that's kind of it. So I'm gonna put you guys down. I will pick you back up at the end of the day, like I said, and I will show you my list of things to do, and then I will walk you through doing them. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. If you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I'll see you later. Okay, so as you saw, the kids ate lunch in here. They only had like 15 minutes. I put on a magic school bus, and then we went outside for PE. Now the day's over. So you're probably like 2 minutes into this vlog and the day's already done. But I have a laundry list of things to do. So let me kind of show you. It's very like scattered, but I just made this to-do list on PowerPoint. So I'm writing a song about quadrilaterals, which I'll show you in a second. I have some observations I need to plan. I'm going to show you how I make anchor charts in this video. I need to print out my resume for my principal, some grad school stuff, emails, just, you know, some stuff I have to do. So I'm gonna do like the housekeeping stuff first. I have to go make an appointment with my principal, and I'm gonna print out my resume. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention. So I'm gonna do the housekeeping stuff first because that's not gonna be fun for you to watch. And then I will get into the more exciting things. So I will see you in like, I don't know, 15 minutes. Okay, so I got all of my housekeeping stuff done. So for the next part of this video, I'm gonna try something new, so bear with me. I posted on my Instagram a few days ago that I've been making my anchor charts for math on PowerPoint and then tracing them onto my smartboard. So I wanna share that process with you because a lot of you were like, oh my God, this is so cool, I've never done this before. So in the next clip, I screen captured my computer screen and I recorded how I make my anchor charts on PowerPoint. Now, this isn't gonna be like a PowerPoint tutorial, so if you don't know how to use PowerPoint, there are hundreds of videos on YouTube. That's what I did to become kind of versed with PowerPoint. I prefer PowerPoint. You could totally do this with Word too, but I'm going to use PowerPoint to create my anchor chart, and then I will do a voiceover so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And then basically I will project that onto my smartboard and trace it. So I'm gonna show you the screen capture, and then I'm just gonna go right on to the tracing. Okay, so PowerPoint is where I do everything. So the first thing I do is I just get all of like the information that I wanna put on my anchor chart down. And I will say all the fonts that I'm using here, I did download from Teachers Pay Teachers. I will try and link them down below. So I just kind of lay everything out, figure out how I want to space it. Typically, when I do it this size, that's about the size of the anchor chart, which works out nicely. It's just 8.5 by 11. So here I am just, again, putting all of the content on the slide, and I'm just formatting. Like I said before, this isn't a PowerPoint tutorial, so if you want to figure out how to do all the things I'm doing here, just go on YouTube. It's what I did, and here we are. So after I get all my shapes and everything situated, I quickly just fill in the rest of the information. There it is, and we are done. I do also want to add that you're going to have to zoom in and out to try and find the best fit for your anchor chart depending on what size paper that you're using. So I just kind of mess with it until it fits, which is what I'm doing here. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it turns out. It's just so much neater and straighter and prettier than anything I could do freehand. So then after this, I will go in and add some like little nuances to make it cuter and just more visually appealing. All right, so here is our final product. Okay, so it is a little bit time consuming, and I do want to say that I don't do this for every single unit, but in 3rd grade there's a standard of classifying quadrilaterals, and so for units that require me to draw and or they're pretty wordy, or I have to have straight lines or like exact things, I like to do this, because if you say that a rhombus has equal sides, my kids will be the first one to be like, that one's 1/8 of a centimeter too short, you know? So it just makes my life a little bit easier. That, and I'm left-handed, I cannot write in a straight line. I don't know about you, but like, if you're left-handed, it's impossible. At least that's my experience. So this also really helps me with that. So yeah, that's how I will make my anchor charts. Hopefully I gave you some ideas. If you do try this, or you do this in your classroom, or you do something else, let me know down below. I would love to hear your guys' ideas. So like I said, hopefully this helps you, and I'm going to move on. Okay, so I know I mentioned earlier that I wrote a song about quadrilaterals. For some reason, the classifying piece of quadrilaterals is tricky for the kids, not just like naming them. They can name them, but like rectangle, everything's a parallelogram, right? So actually being able to classify the shapes. So I've mentioned before that I am recently GLAD trained, and part of GLAD is incorporating songs and chants and things like that into the curriculum, and it's something I've always wanted to do, but I just like haven't had the courage to do it. So I recently decided like, hey, I'm gonna do it. This is just a little PSA. I feel like teachers, me included, stop taking risks, and I think that's when we start to suck. Like, I think it's okay to try something new, even though it's scary and it might completely fail. It could also be like the best thing ever and the one thing they remember for the whole year. So I'm telling that to myself. I'm gonna throw that out here in case you're in that place. Take a risk, go outside your comfort zone, do something crazy, because it might be the one thing that that kid remembers. So I made that commitment to myself. So I recently went to the Justin Timberlake concert and I was inspired. I wrote a song, or am writing a song about about quadrilaterals in the tune of Can't Stop the Feeling. And I'm not gonna sing. I was gonna share it with you, but instead, what I will do is I will definitely film the kids doing it, not in this vlog, but either in a vlog next week and definitely on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me there to keep an eye out for it, at Early Adventures. Also, things like the anchor chart tracing and stuff, I have tips and stuff like that on my stories on Instagram, so sometimes if I'm not vlogging, you'll get some tips there too. So make sure you go follow me there. Okay. So since I'm not showing you the song, I'm gonna finish writing it and then I'm gonna get out of here. It's 1:50 and I'm out of conferences. So I'm gonna get some work done and then I will chat with you before I leave. Bye! Okay, I'm done and I'm starving. So I'm gonna pack up my stuff and I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow is a super short day because they go to music for like an hour. I literally have my kids for like an hour and 20 minutes. And that's including morning meeting, bell work, spelling test. I'm like, we're not gonna do anything tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, if you learned anything, give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe, you know the drill, so you don't miss anything. Okay, I love you guys so much and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.